Here are today's top stories. The Department of Health launches the Bantay Super Health Center to monitor non-performing public health facilities. The Senate and the Department of Public Works and Highways agree on implementing budget cuts to curb corruption in public spending. The Department of Education releases 14.4 million pesos in funds following President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.'s order to repair schools in Masbate that were damaged by severe tropical storm Opong. The National Museum of the Philippines in Bicol launches an art exhibit featuring paintings using abaca or Manila hemp paper as canvas. This is the Pna Headlines. I am William Theo. The Department of Health or DOH has launched the Bantay Super Health Center initiative in line with its efforts to investigate non-operational or underperforming facilities. In a Facebook post, the DOH said the audit recommended by the Independent Commission for Infrastructure or ICI taps public participation in reporting unfinished, unused, or idle health centers. The public may use the citizen participatory audit mechanism to report substandard super health centers. To file the report, individuals may download the reporting form from the Bantay Super Health site, fill up the necessary details, and attach recent and dated photos. Completed reports may be sent via email to bantaysuperhealth@doh.gov.ph. The DOH said participation in the Bantay Super Health Center program will help ensure that the facilities built through public funds serve communities as they intended to. The Senate and the Department of Public Works and Highways or DPWH have agreed on implementing measures to curb corruption in public spending, starting with adjusting the department's 2026 budget. During budget deliberations on Monday, DPWH Secretary Vince Dizon welcomed the Senate's call to cut project costs and prioritize spending on essential projects. Dizon echoed President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.'s order to root out corruption and insufficiency in the DPWH while using public funds efficiently to sustain infrastructure development. Senator Loren Legarda earlier proposed an across-the-board budget cut by 25 to 30% in light of suspected overpricing on DPWH infrastructure line items. On the other hand, Senator Bam Aquino suggested an initial 20% cut pending the completion of the DPWH's review of more than 400 suspected ghost projects. Dizon reiterated the President's directive to spare no one in its investigation, adding that reforms in spending ordered by the President will continue beyond his term. As part of recovery efforts following the recent onslaught of tropical cyclones in the country, the Department of Education or DepEd released 14.4 million pesos to repair schools in Masbate damaged by severe tropical storm Opong. DepEd Secretary Sunny Angara announced this as he personally inspected the repairs at Masbate Comprehensive National High School and Nursery Elementary School on Monday. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. visited the damaged schools last October 1st. Angara said the President ordered the immediate repair of damaged schools to ensure continuity in learning and better preparation for future calamities. The agency is targeting to complete major repairs on over 1,600 classrooms between December and February next year. Damage to classrooms, mostly in Masbate City, amounted to about 1.07 billion pesos. DepEd has requested an additional 23.4 million pesos to sustain rehabilitation efforts. And still in Masbate, over 600 tourism workers affected by Opong received emergency cash aid on Monday through the Bayanihan sa Bukas na May Pag-asa sa Turismo or BBMT, a joint initiative of the Department of Tourism and the Department of Social Welfare and Development. In a speech, Tourism Secretary Cristina Garcia Frasco thanked Masbate's tourism workers for their continued service and resilience, as well as their contributions to the country's economic recovery. For his part, Social Welfare Secretary Rex Gatchalian highlighted the importance of a whole-of-government approach in helping tourism workers return to normalcy. Meanwhile, Special Assistant to the President Antonio Ernesto Lagdameo reaffirmed President Marcos Jr.'s directive to ensure fast and sustained government response to affected communities. The DOT and the DSWD have also distributed assistance through the BMP in Davao Oriental and Aurora. The National Museum of the Philippines in Bicol, or NMP5, has launched an art exhibit featuring paintings using abaca or Manila hemp paper as canvas on Monday. Running until October 30, the event showcases at least 15 artworks aiming to promote the use and appreciation of various abaca products. In an interview, Southern Luzon National Museum Director Tuhani Beso said they are committed to implement programs that support these crafts and strengthen the community. She also emphasized the crucial role of promoting crafts in preserving cultural heritage, which include both tangible and intangible traditions. Meanwhile, one of the exhibitors and lead artist of Sining Catanduanes, Ivan Jeromo, expressed gratitude to NMP5, describing the event as a significant milestone for their art group. Jeromo added that the event benefits abaca farmers as promoting abaca paper for art purposes that can help revive demand and support their livelihood. In our business news, micro, small, and medium enterprises, or MSMEs, in Pangasinan are leveling up their handicraft products to be globally competitive with the support of provincial government and the Department of Trade and Industry. Oli plus Feli by Kawayan Nature PH owner Precious Kayaon said that innovation is key to reaching the global market, making materials to evolve and products more high-end and fashionable. Kayaon's company, featuring fashionable sustainable bags, were recently showcased at the Manila Fame Trade Show from October 16 to 18. The Department of Trade and Industry, or DTI, and provincial government have been instrumental in marketing and promoting MSMEs through various trade shows and events. Gemma Bistro, founder of Gemma Souvenir Shop, said they have transformed shell souvenirs into artistic mirrors, plate chargers, and lamps using sustainable local material. Meanwhile, Pangasinan Governor Ramon Guico III said the MSMEs have upgraded the quality of their products and their perspective for export since the provincial government opened up opportunities like joining international trade fairs. He added that promoting local industries mean generating essential employment in the province. Meanwhile, Megawide Construction Corporation, or Megawide, on Monday said it bagged the contract to construct the estimated 1.2 billion peso Baguio City Integrated Terminal, or BCIT project. In a disclosure with the Philippine Stock Exchange, the Megawide said it received the notice of award on October 17, 3 days after the Swiss Challenge held from July 16 to October 14 this year. Megawide Chief Executive Officer Edgar Saavedra thanked the local government for sharing common goals and providing opportunities and platforms where socio-economic progress can thrive. BCIT is a public-private partnership project under a 40-year lease, which will be constructed at the 5-hectare land currently under a usufruct agreement between Baguio City Government and the Bureau of Animal Industry of Bai, or DA, in the village of Dontogan along Marcos Highway. It is targeted to accommodate up to 400 buses per day and will be finished within 2 years. And those are the latest and the biggest stories from the Pna Headlines. For more news updates, visit our website pna.gov.ph or our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. You may also watch the Pna Headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account and via the News and Information Bureau website under PNA News. Stay with us for more news updates, and it is 65 days to go before Christmas. But being kind should be all year round. I am William Theo. This is the Pna Headlines, bringing you stories that unite the nation.